Well, so Julius, till others arrive, let us discuss how do we take forward the forums in the sense of giving the personal development work to the people in the organizations. What are your views on that?
So you, yes, okay.
So I was saying that till others join, maybe we can discuss this point of how do we strengthen the forums with the personal development work and of course the activity also, because the organizations and people who join us, they need to get sort of bonded with it strongly, with a feeling of gaining from it.
Yes. Well, in in the African Forum, we have practiced meetings for internal work, and we have been we want to and we generally we want to integrate this work into the rhythm of meetings and seminars.
So are you doing separate meetings for internal work, or you're doing them in the same meeting itself?
No, we have been doing separate meetings with internal work.
Okay.
Yes.
And what have been the content of those meetings, internal work meetings?
Well, we have the content has been starting with service, and then we do well-being, and then we choose some of the guided experiences, and this has been very useful, and like those who have taken part, they are always, because we always after each session we ask people how was the experience, and so people really like this. People really like this. Not least to use this the guided experiences from that we have. You can maybe add something to this, Ragnar. How you see this thing?
Yeah, it was very good, and it was obvious that a lot of people had a very strong experience, but it seems it is a little bit personal, who like it and who don't like it. And people were coming in and maybe staying 2-3 meetings, then disappearing somehow. And okay, and then it is also a problem to find the rhythm between the internal work and the activity. So, and at the moment, we have been having problem to have Zoom meeting in Kenya because of the rainy season. It is so bad connection, and so we have been doing a Google meeting with, or we have been entering into a Google meeting with them in Kenya, because they are using Google meeting between themselves.
Okay. Okay.
And we decided now for 2 weeks we will stop the internal work meeting until after the forum, because there is coming a lot of new people into the forum, and after that we have told them about it that we will do this internal meeting after the forum, and they are welcome there.
Okay.
But we had
After-
problem because of Zoom was not working. You know, we couldn't hear
Oh.
anyone, and so we will focus on that after the forum. But I think it's very important, and this to have it, to build up the pillars, you know, those, and we were also doing going through one life rule. What is the name of the?
The principles of
Principles of
valid
valid
action.
action.
Yeah, took one, talked about that.
Yeah.
And it is possible there to take some team to, it is like a kind of a seminar where the new people are learning about the different things.
Yeah. When you are
With
referring,
relaxation, for example, there is one guided experience with relaxation, and one meeting we focused very much on relaxation and to introduce that well. So yeah, I think it has been very useful. And also the nice thing is, like Alex, who is have been with us for 10 years, or I've known him for 10 years, and he had some experience on a guided experience. Something, then he decided to go for it, you know. So
Great.
I think it
Yeah.
can help a lot.
well, just so Sudhir and our friends in India are clear, when you are talking about after the forum, you mean after the university forum on the 14th?
Yeah.
Because they have a scheduled forum on the 14th, and we don't want to interfere in that process,
Yeah,
which is very independent. So after that, we will consider the internal work plan, and then not only for the universities, but also for generally those who are
Okay.
active in Kenya and Zambia and so on.
Oh, exactly.
Great. And how many people you have who are not from the movement, who are new people who have joined just the forum from outside or other organizations? What is the kind of proportion?
It's difficult to say. It is
Broad, generally, do you have many people from outside or mostly from the movement?
okay. On our meetings, we have mostly people from the movement.
Okay.
And there is something like someone come, is introduced, some new one come, they stay for a little while, and then they maybe stop coming, because that's why we started to talk about we have to have some activity, you know.
Yeah.
The meetings are nice, but they get bored if it's just meetings and nothing else. But now, after in this, okay, we have maybe about 10 people that are coming from time to time, you know, like a group. And then it was not until now this forum in the universities, all those are new people, and they are 20, 30, 40 coming new in. So after that forum, we want to start to build with them to take it forward. And we have already started to talk about before the forum, we are starting to talk about what will we do after the forum.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
so it's very.
That is a very good
exciting.
progress, I
Yeah,
would say. Yeah, very good progress.
But even as it regards the universities, that they are very enthusiastic, and even though we have not done internal work, then like in the forum, they have planned what they will do. They will be studying the basic materials. So they will be studying the humanist document, the principles of valid action, and all those siloist, new humanist basic ideas. So that is very good start, I think, for them
Very
to know the bigger scope of within which we are working.
Very interesting. Very interesting. Hello, Gibby, can you unmute yourself and introduce yourself? Gibby, can you start
Hello?
your video, please?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, I'm in duty. Yeah.
Okay. And where are you from?
I'm from India,
Okay.
from Kerala.
Okay. 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 You are at work right now?
Yeah, I'm in duty now.
Okay. 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 So how did you get the invitation to the forum?
I have one group. From that group, I got the link, and from now I'm getting your email continuously for
Okay.
joining the
Okay.
meeting.
Okay. Okay. You are welcome. You are welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
So Sunday is your working day usually, or it is today only?
No. I am working in Greek oil field, so it's 24/7.
Oh my God. I see.
We have
I
two
see.
shifts, and I'm in day shift.
Okay. Okay. Well, it's nice that you could find time. Nice.
Universities,
Yeah.
but the universities,
You can start again.
yeah, I just wanted to
No.
add a little bit to this to this forum and the universities. The good thing there is Alex. He have been active in doing lots of things for a very long time, and we have been doing some projects together. But I have been waiting for him to go full in, and so he have a lot of experience. So I'm very excited about this this activity, and the idea is that it is people from different universities,
Yeah.
and the idea is then to start a humanist movement, humanist clubs in the different universities.
University.
And that is a very exciting project,
Yeah.
to do it well, to learn how to do it, and it can be a demonstration effect, of course, for other countries.
Yes.
And yeah, so it is, I'm crossing my fingers and see how it will go.
Yes. Yeah, it is a
Yes.
delicate moment. And I can add here a little bit, like even in the first phase of this connecting to the various universities, then we got feedback like the students began to say, well, I am studying this sociology or economics or whatever, and now I can think how in my study and when I become a social worker, a social
Scientist.
scientist, how I can contribute to the human world, to a better world. So they started to link it immediately somehow. So this is very interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
We hope
No,
for the best.
to establish that ideological connection between what we are doing and different domains of life is very important. It's very important.
And a word they use a lot in their expressions is to make a difference. They want to
Yes.
be a part of something that makes a difference, So there is a drive there, very much so, us involved in this.
Very true. Very true.
And also it is there is I think it was a very good idea to focus on this model from Marco in Senegal, to have a small forum on the ground before we go for the big one.
Bigger one, yeah.
Because now both in Zambia and in more villages in Kenya, they are planning to have a small forum. So
Yeah, that gives them the enthusiasm and the practice of what to do and how to do. And in any case, before doing a bigger activity, it is always good to do a smaller activity as a practice.
Yes.
It
I think you. Yes. I think you said.
Sorry, please.
No. I think you said it very well, Ragnar, when you said that by doing those local regional forums on the ground, they will have a muscle memory. Muscle memory of doing those things. And that is a very foundational instinct.
Yeah, I really believe in action activities, because that's where when things happens, then magic happens, and people it is a commitment. When you take part in something, you do something, it is a muscle memory.
That's very true. Actually, sir. Hello, Anita Sharma. Welcome to the meeting. Once Silo explained, he rolled a paper and then he unrolled it and he put it on the table and he rolled back. He said, even this fellow has a memory.
But I think also now I'm new here. Can you tell me a little bit about the idea of these meetings? How you are, because we would also maybe like to invite those who are interested from these forums or from these universities to take part. We have not have told them about it, but we have not focused on inviting them. It's more like we're doing. You have to don't make things too complicated, confused. And but after the forum, this could be also a platform where we can, where people can take
Definitely.
part. Tell me a little bit about it.
Yeah, here we are inviting people to formalize the forum, to sort of have a basic team which will run the forum. And since we are at the same time trying to build it in various countries like Nepal, Bangladesh, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, and all. So our efforts are really not focused on one place. We're trying to build all the places as much as we can. So during the week, we talk to people, we try follow up, and then people come here. And I think gradually we will settle down into having meetings by separate countries maybe, because we recently found that people from Bangladesh cannot come on Sundays. Sunday is a working day there. So they are trying to have a meeting on another day. And same for Nepal, they also have a working day on Sunday. These are all discoveries that we are making while we progress further. Okay, Anita Sharma is not able to unmute. Good evening, Anita. So, like this, we are working on, I mean, our approach in that sense is a little complicated in the sense that we have a simultaneous approach towards many countries and all that. So we are planning to have the personal development meetings starting very soon. And we will, I plan to discuss today when more people come in. Maybe next Sunday we will have a seminar on relaxation. to begin with. And then every Sunday we can have, as part of the meeting, some practice, so as not to tax too much time also in the beginning, and let people realize the benefit of it. So perhaps next Sunday we can do a relaxation, and then we can have the ceremonies one by one. Maybe if there are enough people today, we can do a ceremony, service ceremony today also. We can introduce that because it's a very helpful practice. And like this, the principles and all that would come in with those who are interested. We will do something little in the meeting, and we can have a separate concentrated one for, let's say, 2 hours or 3 hours on a topic separately also, according to the interest of the people. And as more people come in, we should start having offline activities also. As you are doing with the universities, that is a very good thing. So we are waiting for some contacts to start in some university or college, and then to grow from there. So let's see.
That's very interesting. And I think also that already Alex, and because he is connected to many countries, Alex. So I know that he is keeping people in Zambia, the universities in Zambia, posted, and also in Uganda. So this is you know, with the internet, we must learn how to spread effectively.
Yes.
and do it well, so people will find the benefit. And yes.
Very true, very true. I think it is very important to reach out to smaller organizations everywhere and give them the opportunity of connecting together and working together without losing their identity.
Yes.
Because when you talk to organizations and ask them to come forward, their immediate question is that, are you asking us to merge with you? Which is not our case here.
Yeah.
People remain having their own identities and working on that.
I know in Zambia, then there the process is very much through the various, most often small organizations, because we don't have that many humanists as such, you see, but a very strong woman, Miniver, she is, you know her, and she is connecting to organizations. So then the organizations, they know other organizations. So it is is very much she is aiming for, and with the organizations, 2 or 3 local forums on this basis. Yeah.
Okay, they are in this forum on the 14th, the universities. They are working now on to maybe stream it, and also they're talking if me and Julius can come there and say something. So hopefully we will have, and so, because we are trying to, we are asking them if they can document it, and so we can learn from it and have some documentation to this demonstration effects. So
send us a link. Send us a link, and we will give it to the people here also, so they can also look at it. That would be very nice.
But as you know, it is more like ideas. Then we will see what will happen. But at least, for sure, we will. If we manage, we will try to share it, and
You can stream it on Facebook or YouTube, whichever you want.
Yeah. But they are more taking care of the technical things. So
they know more about that than me, you know. So
very good.
Very people, many of the people are from technical institutes, you know, and universities. So they have all the those things.
Know-how.
Yes, and Yes,
that is the ideal situation, no?
yes,
To have
yes,
people who know
yes,
things so that things really
yeah,
move faster. Yes.
yes. Well, actually, what has been their most important topic last days and even a few weeks is the fundraising, because they are
Uh-huh.
because it's always the money they have to pay for this and that, and they have now a fundraising with 100. What is the valued, Ragnar?
Yeah,
One-
it is 100 Kenya shillings. It is
Yeah.
like $1.
$1, and they are collecting now a campaign of 100, 100, 100, 100, and
Okay.
and yeah.
Very good.
So,
That is-
but
It's up to
because
30 people, I think already.
yeah, okay, and because the outline is that those forums, both local and on the in any case, is the basic thought is that they are self-sustained. So because if they are not self-sustained, how are they going to go on and grow
Yeah.
if they are depending on outside
Very true.
sources?
Very true.
Yes,
No, every group has to be self-sustained because
yes.
otherwise money coming from outside is always like a poison.
Yes,
Yeah,
and and also sometimes, according to the culture, as it goes, of things, that then sometimes the contributions are followed by conditions.
Yes,
know.
always. Money
So
always comes with
yeah,
conditions.
yeah.
Always.
So this sponsor will one day start to decide what is being
Yes.
discussed and what is not being
What is
discussed.
not to be discussed. Yes. So here in the meanwhile, Anita Sharma has a question in the chat
Yeah,
because she's not able to unmute herself.
yeah.
How the peace activities can be taken in schools? Is there any activity manual? Can we have lectures arranged for school students? Yes, Anita ji, we can have these lectures arranged. To which level of class are you talking about? Because one method is that we have a lecture or a meeting for the students, for the teachers, and then they run the things in their as part of their education on how to inculcate peace among the students. And the other thing is, along with that, to have a lecture for all the students on explaining different kinds of violence and accordingly different kinds of non-violence and the approach to non-violence in life. You are from Delhi, Anita Sharma? Okay. So we can organize one such meeting with the teachers whenever you want. You can coordinate the day and time with me, and I can come there and we can have this meeting. And along with the basics explanation, we can then plan an activity of a longer duration that is divided into multiple meetings. I think you are in the WhatsApp group, right? Sure, sure, sure. So you know how to contact me and I know how to contact you, and let us coordinate it there. Thank you very much.
So we are growing now in numbers.
Yes, we have another person, Genevieve Balance Kupang. Hello, friend. Can you please introduce yourself? If possible, start your video and audio.
Hi, this
Hello.
is Genevieve. Uh, I think this
Hello.
is my first time to join this. Yes,
Okay.
hi from Baguio
Hi.
City. 5 hours drive from Manila.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay,
You're welcome.
Philippines.
So
Okay,
I'm in the
that's very
mountain.
good.
I'm in the mountain area. I'm right now in the summer capital of the Philippines because it's cooler here. So I just came from Manila, but I'm here because tomorrow I'm going to vote. Tomorrow in the Philippines is the election day. It has
Oh,
been the situation here has been very divisive, as you all know, if it's election time between
yes.
the supporters of the candidates, So it's a bit hot, although, but we
Okay.
remain, yeah, we remain to be, even if we have that somebody we know who to vote the election in the local, but yeah, as this advocate, we remain to be calm.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And we have somebody named Paris Omolo.
Yes.
Paris, can you start your audio and video and introduce yourself?
Mhm.
Okay. So, Genevieve, can you tell us more about the situation in Philippines and how we can start the groups of the forum there with various organizations or people or students from there coming in and starting the activities?
Uh, you need to orient me first because I was not around during the previous meetings. But definitely, there's one thing that's why I came also because Pathways to Peace, uh, to like Tizikaya from the US has gotten me along with an attorney from India, somebody from South Africa, and two from the States. They
I
were
see.
asking us actually to they were asking us to be one of the jurors of the phenomenal peace women advocate, both
Okay.
for the younger generation in the season one, and they're going to give this peace award. And of course, you might know we in our own circle, you might know of some people who to nominate. I will give the link in the future, but
Okay.
it's there in the internet. Pathways to Peace.
Uh-huh.
Mhm. Well, I teach in the university, in the Polytechnic University of the Philippines. And
Uh-huh.
one of the subjects that I teach has to do with the contemporary world. So it's
Oh,
a
very
good
good.
opportunity. Yeah. And they know me as a peace advocate. I work with the Catholic Bishops' Conference of the Philippines, Episcopal Commission on Interreligious Dialogue. So we promote interreligious dialogue as a path to peace. It's also, in that aspect. And we have contacts in the south of the Philippines, in Mindanao. I've been working with them for the past 2 decades. So there are a lot of potentials in terms of the plan here in the Philippines with the student body. They're very open to to have trainings like that. It's good. Also, how I wish that, like what we have done with David, that we also, in the purposive communication, if we can also have the training with the students with regards nonviolent communications, that would help.
Yes, yes, yes. So from next Sunday, we will start having some activity in the meeting itself. We will do a
Plans.
small thing today also, and activity
Yes.
of personal development. The idea,
Yes.
we call it personal development, but really we have to find a new name for it, because this is an activity in which we try to discover peace within us and how we can be more peaceful as individuals, and how we can radiate peace around us, and how we can talk
Yeah.
peace, how we can spread peace. Because we believe that talking of peace is one thing, but experiencing peace is totally another thing. Many times, for example, people think that violence is only when you are hurt, when there is war, or when there are riots, or when people kill, or something like that, physical injury to the extent of death. But as we know that there is economic violence, there is racial violence, religious violence, and all kinds of violence are there. So it is very important to have those experiences well defined, and then to experience internal non-violence, internal peace, which we do through our activities that we broadly call as personal development activities. And the other thing we
Yeah.
need to explain to people and to understand ourselves is that the activities that we are doing with people are actually selfless activities. When we invite somebody to our meeting also, we are not demanding or expecting anything in return. So it is a very simple but selfless activity, which gives us a very strong internal joy when people join us. When they don't join us, we try to find better ways of doing it, so we are improving ourselves. So at all
Yes.
times in our activities, there is a component of internal peace and overcoming internal resistances that are involved. And the same thing we want to take it to people, so that more and more people can have the experience of peace. And then, they can have an internal motivation on why to spread peace and why to be non-violent. So yes, these are the things that we would do. Paris Omolo, can you hear me? Can you please unmute yourself and start your video and tell us about you? Just one moment.
You could, Paris, if it's a problem of the speaking, you could put something in the chat, if you know, to put it in writing, if it is possible.
Yeah,
Very
Paris, in case you have audio problem, you can write in the chat. Thank you, Anita ji, for endorsing the views. Thank you very much. So today, let us do two very simple activities. Anita, can you see me on video? Are you able to see the video?
Yes.
Okay, Cyril. And Anita Sharma, are you able to see the video? Okay, great. So let me explain you in very simple way what is relaxation. Put your hand in front of you like this and make it tense. No? Make it very tense to the extent that you feel some pain. And when you feel maximum pain, just loosen it all of a sudden. Let it go. Do it a couple of times. And the difference between that point where you feel pain, that is tension. And when you let it go, that is relaxation. Now this is the technique by which we will, in one of our meetings, maybe in the next meeting, we will learn how to relax each and every muscle of our body. Huh? We will learn to relax physically, we will learn to relax mentally. But this is the technique. You can try this during the week, and then in the next week, we will learn the basic relaxation, because relaxation is the beginning of the journey to peace, and especially to internal peace. Imagine if two people are very angry with each other and they want to fight with each other, and they come with the, with the, I'm going to kill this guy today kind of thing. But if they are relaxed, then their differences could be different. Oh, this guy doesn't understand me. Let me find ways to explain him my views. I will today, hold him. I will tell him, look, I want to do good for you. The whole scenario changes because a person is internally relaxed or internally tense. Having differences is not a bad thing in life, because when we have differences, we try to reconcile and we try to understand each other. But if we are violent from inside, the differences can lead to violence unnecessarily. So today we will do one what we call a ceremony of service. It is a practice by which we learn to experience the force that we have within us, and we learn to manage the force that we have within us. So how we do is, we sit down in a relaxed posture, preferably with the back straight, and we close our eyes, and I will read out a text in which when I say I, it is you, yourself. So you imagine yourself doing what I am stating that we will do. The first three lines you will be repeating after me, and after that you will just follow what I say and do it on your own. My mind is restless.
My mind is restless.
My heart is troubled.
My heart is troubled.
My body is tense.
My body is tense.
I relax my body, my heart, and my mind.
I relax my body, my heart, and my mind.
Now I invite you to meditate on these lines from the path, which say, if you believe that your life will end with death, nothing that you feel, think, or do has any meaning. Everything will end with incoherence and disintegration. Completely relax your body and quiet your mind. Then imagine a transparent and luminous sphere that descends towards you until it comes to rest in your heart. Notice that the sphere begins to transform into an expanding sensation within your chest. The sensation of the sphere expands from your heart toward the outside of your body at the same time that you deepen your breathing. You will feel new sensations in your hands and the rest of your body. You will perceive increasing undulations, positive emotions and memories will arise. Allow the passage of the force to take place freely. This force gives energy to your body and your mind. Let the force manifest within you. Try to see its light within your eyes and do not stop it from acting by itself. Feel the force and its inner light. Let it manifest freely. With this force that we have received, let us concentrate our minds on the fulfillment of what we truly need. Peace, force, and joy.
Peace, force, and joy to you too.
Thank you. When you have completed the exercise, you can gently open your eyes and join us back in this time and space.
Peace, force, and joy.
Thank you, Sylvia. So this is a brief exercise. We call it a ceremony of service, where we learn to experience the force within us, and gradually we learn to manage it, to control it, and also to project it to others, to help others get the force within them. So with this, we end the formal part of the meeting. If anybody has any point to share, to raise, to ask for clarification, let's do that quickly, and then we close the meeting. To meet next week, the same time, the same day, and the same link. Paris Omolo, if you can start your video and introduce yourself briefly for friends to know where you're from, it will be very nice.
I think I think Paris is from Africa.
Could be, yeah.
Yes.
Could be,
Is it
yes.
someone who have been on a meeting with us?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so we can close the meeting here, and we meet next week. Anitaji, I will look forward to your call or message to coordinate the activity with the teachers, and we take things forward from there. Genevieve, nice to have you from Philippines. Please be part of the meeting every week. And as we need to grow in Philippines also, we have very good friends there. I'm sure you know them, Karina, Gemma, and others. And let's coordinate a good activity happening in Manila also. Okay. Okay,
I
Gibby,
just,
nice having you from
I
Kerala.
just-
Yeah, please. Please,
I
please
just
go ahead.
sent my tribute to mothers. It's Mother's Day, you know.
Yeah,
So
yes,
Oh,
yes,
happy
yeah.
Mother's Day to our I just sent my article to Karina. It's rather
I
late
see.
because
Great.
yeah, but I tried my best to come up with before it becomes late, and well, it can still be read tomorrow if it cannot come
Yeah,
out
definitely.
today.
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely.
So,
We are all here because of a mother, and
yeah.
and we need to be thankful and respectful to that, and it's very nice to remember and to give regards to the mother that one has. Okay.
Who born
Okay.
you?
Okay.
Thank you.
Peace, force, and joy to you all.
Yes.
And
Peace, force, and you
bye.
to you. Okay.
Peace, force, and joy. See you next
Thank
week.
you.
Yeah.
Thank
See
you.
you next Sunday.
Yeah, next Sunday, same time, same day,
Okay.
same link.
We let all this know also.